0044. Okay, I'm on time. That's to my timing. I'm on time. How about you guys? You on time? Are you on time? Um, did a notification go out? Who bloody? Oh, I need to charge this phone. All seems a bit dark. Why is it all dark? Oh, it is dark. Look. Why is it dark? Now we've had the new moon. It's been a fascinating energy. What was I looking for? To see if a notification went out. Do you guys get a notification? I'm not sure that I did. How do I check? Like that? Like that? No. I don't know what that's about. My notifications are not going out, to be honest with you. Top chat, but that looks all different. It doesn't normally look like that, I don't think. Where's the light? Oh, there you are. Okay. What now? That's what I wanted to say. What now? You're making me giggle today. Let's go to the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Okay. What now? The Empress. She's in her seat. We got some lovebirds. What's this hair hanging off my finger? Can you see it? We got this hair. We got this. This will be gone tomorrow. The silver curl. Be gone. Someone getting a haircut? I've been talking about that tonight. Haircuts. Okay, what's going on? This isn't a good energy. Look, we're in this new moon energy, okay? Right. I thought it was going to be like, well, who are we kidding, eh? It's not like it's not like, it's not like, it is like an SOS call. As I pull up my top, this person here, they're showing like their bosoms. The energy I'm picking up from this card now, for one, it's a Six of Pentacles, meaning you need to bring in the balance. I'm picking up a poisoned apple energy. And it feels like it's kind of pulling tighter and tighter. I keep thinking that Jasper's over there sitting there in the chair, but he's not. Anyway, oh, it feels like the energy here of this, there's a man in the background, and I felt like he was quite disgusted with this feminine. So a bit of a floozy energy, maybe. I haven't been going out for a sneaky shag. It was the pussycat. But I felt this energy of the apple here, and I felt this was getting like tighter. Like you can take it as being the heart, but I felt like it was poisonous, and this situation is just getting worse. So it's a karmic situation for the masculine. It's like he's in the house with someone, might not be in the same room as her. She might have her own kind of sanctuary that she goes to. I think she's drinking. I don't know why her breasts are out. I don't know, she just feels drunk to me. It's like her lips look quite swollen, as if, well, I'm not too sure what she's been up to. What's she been up to? Her lips being swollen took me to like, I don't know, like giving someone a blowjob. And she's got her breasts out. So I don't know whether or not she's been misbehaving, but she's like poison. So I don't know what this is. Her veins, it's seeping all the way through her. Anyway, I feel this masculine, he doesn't really want anything more to do with it. I feel like he's about to pull the curtain on this feminine. There's scissors here. I don't know what she's like. I feel that she could be quite spiteful. But the Six of Pentacles is you bring in the balance. Something needs to change. I feel like she's got a coaster here. That was interesting because before I came on, I was on a video call and Jasper was very irritated, like in the kitchen, up on the table, itching. And then he kicked something, and he actually kicked the lid to a Nesquik, okay, like Nesquik milkshake tub. And it was like, have another Nesquik and blame it on the bunny. But for me, he kind of kicked it into my chair because I was sitting in the opposite chair by the door. And I was like, what has he just kicked with his back foot? It was like it felt like the energy of needing to be doing something quick. So I knew I was coming on. I do apologise for not being here quicker. I did think I'd be on at midnight, but I got into a long conversation, which will all make sense. Okay, so it is perfect timing. But it does feel like something needs to be, it feels like a quick solution is needed here regarding this feminine. I felt the energy of it's been kind of been kept undercover, but it's not going to be that way for much longer. Her kicking, I felt like it was the coaster of love. Coaster of love. Coast to coast and into Chicago. So I feel like things are getting a bit windy, turbulent maybe. Okay, right. Well, out with the old, in with the new. She's got a red head. Doesn't mean she's a redhead. I feel like she's fiery. She's got a fiery temper. Which is here. It's all a bit tattered. That's the energy I felt. I felt like it was the state of someone being quite drunk, and it was like kind of not really ladylike. It was like she doesn't really have herself together. Okay. Oh, it's not even a drink she's holding. It's an apple. I thought it looked like a little like shot glass or something. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. I shot the sheriff, but that would be if, let's just say, that sounds like someone who's playing away from home, having an affair. I shot like my husband, but I didn't like my lover. I didn't like my lover. Maybe she's just lost out on everyone. Maybe this feminine's behaviour, she doesn't have a husband anymore because he's just about to walk out on her. And I don't think maybe even her lover's interested because she's a state. And she'll take you down with her. If you keep company with her, then you'll find yourself drinking, and it's like acting disrespectfully. Okay. Can we move on? Well, I was going to pick up that she was here. Oblivious to it. Her heart's like outside of her chest. Here. It says here 78 arcana with instructions suitable for adults only. Not very mature. Okay. Now on the other side, because I was like, what did I say? Are we done? Can we move on? What do you move on to? That's more of a nice playful energy. Are you pulling my hair? Well, this is what the cards are saying. Little Romeo Juliet scene there. And then we've got the Divine Feminine. So you can kind of see the contrast for adults only. Do you believe in magic? How can you not? We're really quiet. Is anyone fancy just saying anything? Is my chat on? Is it disabled? Is it disabled? Participants, pop out chat, toggle. I don't know. There's nothing here for the chat. I don't think you can chat, to be honest with you. Normally, there's not even a bar for me to chat. Why would they stop that? Because you want to listen to what I've got to say. And for some reason, what the fuck does that mean now? Where the fuck? There's like writing behind that screen. How am I meant to see what the writing said? Something may not be visible. I've never seen anything like this. The other day, we are recording, aren't we? Is anyone like, oh fuck, how the fuck do I know if you're there? I'll tell you what, someone, if you can hear me, can you give me a thumbs up? Just so I can see that you can actually hear me. It's about an 8-second delay because it looks like none of us can chat. Thank you. Anyone else? Like if you all gave me a thumbs up, there should be 4. I don't know who you are. Just do it. I double dare you. Do it. Right on the curl it is that I can see it on. Okay, it doesn't matter. You can hear me? How do I know if you can even hear me? Oh, I do know. I can. Hold on. Where's the mobile phone? Oh, I meant to be putting that on charge. Thank you so much. I don't know what this is all about. Oh, you can, thank you. You've written 3 comments. I can see nothing. Can you see the comments? I can't see anything. I've not seen it like this. Thank you, original. Okay. And you can hear me. Cool. Right, that's all right then. I'll put the phone on charge. Where's the charger? Original, let me know, darling. Right, we keep going then. Very bizarre. I thought we was going to have quite a chatty session. Just me speaking tonight. Seriously. Like, I was actually on a conversation with somebody. I wanted a bit of interaction. How the hell do we resolve this? Right, let's just carry on with the story, because if it's going to, it'll rectify itself. Just like everything. If it's meant to, it would just rectify itself. Very bizarre. I thought the other day I'd lost my YouTube channel. Seriously, couldn't upload a thumbnail, couldn't even publish it. It's like, oh, what's going on? What do we do? And it was fine. I mean, it wasn't. I had to come out, go back into it, but then it went back to normal. So, what's this new setup? Top chat, just me. Don't know what this bloody says here, and it's not like it's a box. Does my screen? My screen doesn't move. So why would it have top chat? I click on that, and then all I see is may not be visible. Then there's 3 little dots, dot, 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 dot. I'm going to take a picture of this, and I'll show you what I bloody mean, all right? Right. Okay. Pictures, Lucy. Photo. Right, this is what I see. Hold on a second. Right, this is what I see. That. Right. No box. There's normally a box down here that would say for me to chat. And then we've got 3 dot, dot, dots. And then top chat. And when I click on that, this is what it says. Like, Lucy, just carry on reading the cards. No, we're trying to solve a riddle. I like sound effects. Does anyone else like sound effects? So, you see what's going on. Jeez. May not be visible. Does that say that? Click on the 3 dots. And I don't know what this box is. There's a comma before. Participants, pop out chat. What's bloody pop out chat? Toggle time. Something. You want to see what I see? I can show you, because, like, seriously, it don't tell us much here. Boom. I bet it's one of these I maybe just have to push. Does anyone know about any of this shit? Jeez, I'm going to... What's pop out chat? I'm going to click it. Fuck, what's that done? Oh, I can see the chat. What's it doing over there? Okay, over. I think you can chat to me. Original, right on time. You're such a good vibration. I'm here. I think I might have it, but I've got up a chat. See what I've just solved? Right, let's put it over there. It's like, oh, I can make the screen. If you go to the corner, that's it. Oh, perfect. That will fucking do it. Then drag it over. Watch this. You see it? Say something. I'm giving up. upon you. That's what it says. Say something. Does it say that for you? I didn't put that in. It's 1 o'clock on the dot. It says say something. Does yours say something when you're about to type? Mine does. Channel of love. Say something. Someone wrote that to me. No, that's like, it feels like I've said it to myself. I swear this shit gets, doesn't it? See? Say something. ... You're taking the piss out of me now. Right. Did you know it's the 11th today and it's 1 o'clock in the morning? Yay, yay. Fucking awesome. We got top chat up. That's not how it should look. It's opened up another, is it called a window? Another window. Oh, hello. What's this about? We're going to talk about this karmic energy still. Right, I'm not sure who the character is. First of all, I felt it was a divine masculine. I thought, what's he doing? And it's like he's the one that's been kind of feeding this. So when I spoke about like blowjobs and kind of, I don't know, getting dirty and poisonous, and it was like, I wasn't sure whether it was him or she was using it on a lover. I believe that she may have used it on the divine masculine. So he's very aware of what this man can maybe expect, this lover, because I do feel maybe it's a different person. Or it's someone that's warned him in the past of her tendencies and he didn't take notice. It's actually the Well card. First of all, I wondered whether or not he was adoring her. And then I think he's actually checking out her ankles, which I seem to have covered up with the card. The poisons. I don't know if he's looking for marks. This come up earlier. Oh no, it was in your reading original. I put love bite. Was it? I'm sure it was your reading. I put love bite. I commented. The apple looked like it had a heart out of it, and it took me to a love bite. And I actually thought of a hickey on the neck. I've known this. Actually, when I was younger and I was seeing a married man, I had many hickeys on my neck that he gave me, and I'd have to like cover them up because I didn't have a boyfriend. So it was a bit like, and his wife kind of lived next door. So it's like, where'd you get them from? Oh, your husband gave them to me. That kind of shit. But no, I had to cover them up. But that's quite, I've heard of other situations where a wife's actually come home and the husband's like, is that a hickey on your neck? Like for real, true life stories. When it's actually the person that's married that's been given a hickey. Anyway, so that was taking me to, because it's like looking for marks, evidence that your partner's like sleeping around. This is the energy I'm feeling, guys, because he's looking at the ankle, trying to cover it up. Oh, you always know if someone's got a love bite. Out come the roller neck, scarves, all of it. Been there, done that. I used to have to make up all these stupid excuses. Oh no. I used to go clubbing like 3 times a week. Just try and blame one of them, hide it until like the weekend. I used to kiss a lot of boys. That was as far as it went. And none of them ever gave me hickeys. But look, I had to come up with stories. I am the queen of stories. I can get myself out of shit if I need to. Okay. But, yeah. It's a bit different if you're married. Should we carry on? Because it looks like here someone's looking for evidence. Again. Jeez, when are we going to get this woman out of the picture? The cards won't change until something changes. Remember what Einstein said. I can't remember it, can I? It's something about the definition of insanity is by expecting things to change by continuing to do the same things. I think it's the other way around, but you know what I mean. I've got a painful point on my arm that came up last week. It felt like I was being injected with a needle and hurt. And a red sore mark there since. Odd. Or is it? When I was out with the pussycat, finding out what was new. What's new, pussycat? There's a lot of chasing, wasn't there, going on? I don't know what she's doing here. What's she doing? She thought, have another drink. Have another drink. Was on a video call to someone when it happened. So odd, this energy. I thought I was going to say my ankles clicked. When I was out there, I said to Tia, oh, that was my ankles. You could hear it click. It's all the same person. I haven't really looked at this card. Okay, well, she's pouring some liquid into. It's like she's pouring. She's this feminine. It's like she's ruining her reputation. She's pouring away all her purity. It's sad, isn't it? It's a sad situation. I feel like this. Well, especially down here, it's like a mask. Felt like masks. Different faces, different places. This is like a situation where, you keep like, actually you do change things. You think, well, I'll be with this person, or things would be different if I lived here or if I was with them. And what you find is that nothing actually changes because the thing that needed to change was you. You just keep dragging around the same drama, same karma. This cycle, this doesn't look like this cycle. It's sad to say because it doesn't look like it's something that's going to be wrapped up this lifetime. This feminine will have to come back and go through it all again next lifetime. It feels like there's a lot of karma to clear. And I feel like this is why the masculine needs to cut ties, close the curtain on this feminine. It feels the energy of wanting to try and help her. But it's kind of like needs must. Cards are heavy. I actually feel like this is a bit of a different energy. Do I or do I not? First of all, because it's the Four of Wands, I first of all felt like this was a better energy. But it's like swings and roundabouts with this feminine. And I think that she's taken the divine masculine for a ride. I feel like she's well, it'll be this masculine here. She's squeezing her own breasts. He seems to be, I don't know, just like looking up at the sky. I don't know what he's fantasizing about, whether it's her or whether this feels like it's just an action. First of all, I felt like the energy might be quite nice. That's the kind of feeling of it. But with the swings here, the swings, it's just one swing. But it's kind of like the same feminine. First of all, so it feels like the energy of she changes. So that's good, but how long does it last for? It's like a pattern that's just keeps reoccurring. And this masculine could find himself like spending a whole lifetime just keep going around in the same cycle. That's a very deep message. I was quite upbeat. That's a different energy. It's a Two of Cups. This is a different energy. This is about the Four of Wands is about happy community, happy home, happy life, happy wife, all of it. It's like all the components is like hunky dory, but I feel like it's just there's something off. And the Two of Cups is the Two of Cups. It feels like it's more of a the colorings have changed in the cards, so it feels like this is much more. I wanted to say like a grey. I felt the color of a grey slate. I wanted to say a clean slate, but I feel like innocence has maybe been lost. So the Two of Cups here. It's a beautiful connection, but this is kind of like this connection needs life brought into it. It's really nice actually because the masculine here in this picture, this masculine's kind of at the feet, at the foot of it. And then here it's like you're holding hands. It takes me to like a black and white photograph. Good old fashioned love. Rose petals there. I think they're rose petals. I actually felt like they were matchsticks. Okay. Decisions. Because here you do have, well, Cupid's telling you for one that you're a sucker. Suck it up. You do have the feminine here. I want to say here with the darker hair, it's like she's giving you a little sidebook glance here. She's got her stockings on. Nice little basque going on. The other feminine is the karmic energy. Who's quite closed off here. Insecure. And there you are, patch bags. Where are you off to? Two of Cups. That's the direction you're looking in, towards the divine feminine. So, what's this about? We've got the devil. It's not the devil, it's a death card. Now, I'm feeling the divine feminine's energy, but you're still feeling as if the divine feminine's going to be furious when you tell her what's happened. I doubt that very much. She understands the cycles of life, plus the divine feminine already knows really everything that you've gone through. She's either sensed it, seen it in a vision, heard it through tarot cards. She's already experienced the emotions of, I imagine, whatever scenario she could think up as being thought up, transmuted, and accepted as this could have happened. Because the lovers are in the background here. So you're hiding some secrets. So let's get you some oracle cards. That's a heavy energy to carry, that you're too scared to tell your divine feminine, like everything. The thing is that the divine masculine, divine feminine have a very open, honest connection. It's kind of you like each other to know the truth. Otherwise, it just like carries this energy of deceit to it. Even though you don't actually like, when you look at it, you're not in a connection, you're not in a commitment together. But something in your soul just kind of like, it likes the truth to be known. It likes the truth to be shown. And so maybe you've got no control over this. It's going to come out. So prepare yourself. It's never as bad as what you think anyway, is it? No, let's go to the enchanted map. I can actually tell you what kind of energy the divine feminine's in as well, just to put your mind at ease. I am charging did I charge the phone? I am charging. Right, let's have a look at the enchanted map. Do you want a song? Do you want a song? I wasn't actually going to sing. It's a bit late to be belting one out. In the box. You got Dragon's Lair. 19. You are always protected and divinely directed. Let's get some light in here. Right, listen up now. You have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. You're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings, which I do believe you are. You can see what kind of surroundings you're in. Okay. I mean, that's kind of looks like the worst of the worst, and you're scared of the divine feminine. She's not even capable of some of that behavior. Okay. It's like because she's an older soul. She doesn't have that kind of karma to clear this lifetime. She's here to spread her light and love. Okay. The path you're on now is one that will challenge you to the core. That said, peril is also exciting and exhilarating, like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing that you'll be changed forever. A life lived fully isn't lived only in safety. A new experience is calling to you, one that will test your courage. The choice is yours, but there is greater value in risk taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are waiting to be discovered. That's beautiful, isn't it? I'm drawn to the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. They tell us like a little story, don't they? Bring it all together, raises your belief in magic and in signs and synchronizations. And I was going to get you a song. Because we know it's going to come in with this, don't we? Yeah, because that's how it works. That's like the world that we live in. It's like really good, isn't it? Open a book. I tell you all the time. Open a book. Turn on the radio. Come on, guys. We've been doing this quite a while now. Where are we going? To magic. Of course. Ever. I know why. It's my own doing. Oh, we'll retry. Try. Click the box, select live chat. What the fuck are you chatting about? Click that box. Was that from earlier? Oh my goodness, hold on, we've got a different advert today. Very nice. Very nice. Yep, that would do. Till January. Oh, it's not. What's the date? I've only got a day. Day to go. Original, we're all good, aren't we? I'm not to pay attention to that message you sent me, am I? Do I need to? The Look of Love. Dusty Springfield. The Look of Love. We're going for it. Let's get the lyrics up. The look of love. Coming in, Dusty. Lighting's a bit odd tonight. Do we want to play it? No, I want to. It says not found. Seriously. Not found. So if I don't play it, they're not found. They're right behind it. Not found. It's working now. The look of love. The look of love is in your eyes. The look your smile can't disguise. The look of love is saying so much than just words could ever say. And what my heart has heard, well, it takes my breath away. I can hardly wait to hold you Feel my arms around you. How long I have waited, waited just to love you, now that I have found you. You've got the look of love, and it's on your face, a look that time can't erase. Be mine tonight. Let this be just the start of so many nights like this. Let's take a lover's vow and then seal it with a kiss. I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I have waited, waited just to love you. Now that I have found you, don't ever go. I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. I said that quite like, don't ever go. I don't know what that was about. It felt like there was some force behind that. My mind was off, actually. I was thinking about the karmic because it really come up with a karmic energy doing this. I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I have waited, waited just to love you. Now that I have found you, don't ever go, don't ever go. I love you so. She'll trap ya. She'll trap ya. It's like the divine masculine. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Have her. She's going to trap ya. Poison that one. My dad said that about one of my sisters. So like her boyfriend, it's like high maintenance, that one. Not about me. Yeah. Bella, you love that? You love that dong? Ding dong. There's no mistakes. Okay, Chakra Wisdom, Oracle Guidebook. Love that dong. Listen, all I know is what I'm doing in my life. It's all nice and pure and innocent and clean, or to some degree. I'm just talking about the topics we talk about. That's all you need to focus on, guys. Don't worry about what anyone else is doing. You just focus on your divineness. Okay. Let's get a card. Interesting. I'm not sure I've even ever had this card. I love that when that happens because it's like a brand new message, guys. I mean, I've had these cards for like, I don't know how long, over 2 years. I haven't purchased cards in, well, years because I kind of got them as a bulk. That's one thing I did invest in. All these. Best investment ever. There's so much wisdom just within these cards. This is what's helped me to grow and develop and to feed my subconscious mind. It takes it as a truth in the end. The benefit of tarot and oracle readings. There you go. In a way, it's like you can't really listen to too much. It's personal development. It's just a different form of personal development. I love my cards. Should we have a look at this? There's 2 butterflies here. I'm just going to tell you what I see. There's 2, because it says perception. So there's 2 butterflies here. Then there's this healing green energy, which it feels like there's a little character in the middle of it. Looks like it's a badge. Looks like he's taking a walk, which took me to when I was out on the walk being drawn to the green lights. Did see a couple of blue lights though. Took me to the police. We've got a bird who's flying away. Felt the energy of a hummingbird. Don't think his beak. I wanted to call it bill. Don't think his bill's that long. We're talking about like penises, how big one's penis is. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is the karmic energy, to be honest with you. But there's the card. Tell me what you see. I see that that's a monarch butterfly flying up high. The other one could look a bit moth-like. There's a difference, being a monarch. Ooh. Right, let's have a look. Emerald stone. It's your perception, isn't it? The heart knows what the eyes cannot see. There's definitely this energy of picking up, like with um, what Dusty was saying. What was Dusty saying? I don't know. It was about can't wait to be with you. The look of love is in your eyes. The heart knows what the eyes cannot see. Right, let's listen to the legend. A young princess, just the fact that she's young, takes me to the karmic energy. I feel she's being more drawn to the moth energy here. Okay. Of course, they're going to be drawn to the light because they're dark energy. They like to zap us like dementors, suck the soul out of us. This is true. A young person wanders into her untended garden. As she claws through the decaying undergrowth, she finds a brilliant emerald stone. The stone speaks and tells the princess to open an old wooden door. She enters a dark corridor and the door slams shut. Afraid, afraid, she moves forward until her hand falls upon another door. It opens to reveal the same garden she left behind. Only now it is beautiful, filled with flowers, butterflies, and birds. It is magnificent and familiar. Feels like one feminine leaving one life and then going straight into another. It's kind of like, in a way, I feel like it's a kick in the teeth to the divine masculine. Is that he felt like he could never make his partner happy, and then all of a sudden, this person, seems to fit the bill, seems to be able to do the job. Well, just allow them to do the job. All you have to know is you actually know what package they're getting. Okay. Whether it's kind of short term love. Inspiration. Often our journey brings us full circle, leaving us to wonder why things happen. Emerald stone, that so took me to the divine masculine's energy, trying to heal. Feels like he just follows her around, look, trying to heal her, thinking he can do it. So often our journey brings us full circle, leaving us to wonder why things happen. Emerald stone teaches us to follow through on whatever is before us. Going back is not an option. So I feel this energy of thinking about leaving lots and lots of times when you've made your decision. I don't know, there's no going back now. And it also took me to Laurie's, hi T Rose, Laurie's, I'm just reading about Bella's daughter. My daughter is my butterfly, released a box of monarchs at her wedding. How beautiful. What a beautiful sign. I asked Laurie the other day on the live about breaking up with her husband. I only read half of the comment, but I actually twigged that I'd done that and I thought, how rude. So I read the other part of it. And she said, even though it was scary, but it was something to do with she knew that once she said it, there was no taking it back. She knew that, oh no, it was, she had threatened. I think I've threatened or said that she was doing it like before, but this time she knew that she was kind of doing it. It was the final time, something like that. I thought that's interesting that I didn't read out that part just so I can pick it up now because I imagine some of you's read it and it was like, so wasn't meant for me to read, it was meant for me to kind of point out now to you. That's where she said she just knew, even though maybe she had wanted to do it or thought about doing it before, she just knew that that time it was the final time. So going back is not an option. The personal inquiry: what in my life needs tending? How good will I allow myself to feel? Depends what you. It depends what you take from it. Are you looking for that seed of equivalent benefit? It's always there. Key ideas: transformation in the heart, change in perception, the unknown, and promise of a richer experience. Keywords beauty, open heartedness, and appreciation. The meditation. Begin to imagine the emerald stone. When you see it, place it in your untended garden. Feel waves of emerald light filling you with courage. Emerald green may have some thoughts to help you. Listen carefully. When you are ready, see what has changed. It's not the first time we've heard that, is it? When you are ready. I think it come up with, about you being in the doldrums. Don't get lost in there. You'll come out when you're ready. Oh. 45. That was how long we've been on for. It's 1:30. So I thought I'd been on for an hour. What time did I come on? Oh no. It was at 44, wasn't it? 0044. I come on. Nearly knocked the box over. Right. How are you, T Rose, darling? How are you doing? My head feels a bit heavy. There was a little bit of a weight on my shoulders. I'm talking about me, just by see if whether or not T Rose wants to answer. But I was telling you what I'm going through at the moment. I feel this weight. Right. Let's get a well-being card. Be well now, John Spartan. Okay. Demolition Man. Comes out of the freeze. And he don't give a shit, does he? He starts swearing. It's like, it's against the law to swear. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Okay. Talk about demolition. Let's get a well-being card. I want to know where the normal chat's gone though. That's kind of like with T Rose there, me asking her how she is. And I just sense a quietness about her. And she is staying strong. Thanks for asking. I can sense your energies. And I was talking about T Rose earlier. I was like, I actually said, I was talking to Original, I said, I'm going live. I said, I wonder who will come in. And I was like, I think T Rose will be there. I said, T Rose has been quiet. I can sense T Rose's energy. It's kind of like she's just taking it all in. She's staying strong. She's a strong one, T Rose. I was just thinking about your feisty little fucker days, T Rose. When it was like, it was, well, I suppose in a way, yeah, you're a fighter. But I feel your energy is really like softened. So you're staying strong. You're a strong girl. 0133. I can relax. I was going to say you're a strong girl, but you don't need to. Yeah, you're okay. You're taken care of when you just surrender into it. And it's kind of like, I don't want to say drop the fight because it's not a fight. You just have this really passionate, strong energy. Like I would choose you to go out there like on marches or, like what they call protesting. Centimeters. But your energy just feels so different. And I'm pleased about that because I can feel you feminined up. So I feel like I can relax into my natural well-being. I can sense when your energy quieter. There's been a transition. I know next time I speak to you, I'm going to notice the difference. I know this stuff. Resting. The essence of all that you appreciate is constantly flowing into and creating your reality. As you appreciate, your state of appreciation opens more channels that allow you more for which to feel appreciation. Yeah, it's not so much of needing to do anymore, it's just more of a being, state of being. We're all working towards the same goal, joy. We are as divine feminines. There is great peace in this reading, isn't there? I woke this morning, it was like, what have you done? I felt like I was dressed as an oracle. And it's a dress that I disregarded before. I tried to give it to like Megan. I said, this dress would suit you. Anyway, I found it kind of back in like the charity bag. And I thought, well, I didn't like it when I kind of put it on like 3 years ago. And today I was like, oh, I feel nice in this. It's like, seriously? You felt uncomfortable in it before? I'm like, yeah, I feel like a feminine. So I woke up this morning, it's like, what have you done to me? Turned you into joy. We're all working towards the same goal, joy. Divine feminines, yeah. Got to be like flow. Flow like the what? Flow like the river. Seriously, blow like the wind. Okay. Whether it seems like it or not, you are all working towards the same ultimate goal of joy. You are just approaching things in different ways, and all of it is working. It most definitely is. No matter how you guys are coming in, you're all coming in to the same energy, peaceful energy. That's amazing. We're loosening up. I want to feel good. I could just keep taking these from the top. I want to feel good. I woke you up at 4:20. I know, it's so funny. It says today, no matter where I am going, no matter what I am doing, no matter who I am doing it with, it is my dominant intention to see that which I am wanting to see. Interesting. It's on that part. No matter who I am doing it with, it's kind of like even if your divine masculine's having sex elsewhere, it's like he's thinking about you. He's still. It is my dominant intention to see that which I'm wanting to see. And if he's visualizing you, divine feminine, at some point that's going to manifest. It's his own doing. Shouldn't be having sex with someone else, thinking about someone else, should you? No. I imagine that all of you, and that even goes like for yourself, like when you're self-pleasuring, I imagine every single one of you think of your divine masculine. You wouldn't even dream of thinking about someone else. They're the one that does it, isn't it? Yeah? You can't help it. Can't help it. Can't help but think of you. Thinking of you and the things you do to me that makes me love you. Now I'm living in ecstasy. See what it does? I've been there and done it. I was still with my husband when I reconnected with my divine masculine. I would do that. Even in separation, I'd still be having sex with my husband. It's sex, isn't it? Sex is sex. Well, really, yeah. It's not like lovemaking. It's not the same connection. It's a form of release, isn't it? But there comes a point when, well, that came out in the Bible passage. It spoke about fornication. It's like divine masculine, divine feminine. You're spiritually like married. It's just going to feel wrong. You have to just deal with it. Today, no matter where I'm going, no matter what I am doing, no matter who I am doing it with, it is my dominant intention to see that which I am wanting to see. Okay? So, what's the consequence of that then? Let's find out. Shout me out a deck of cards. Bella, shout me out a deck of cards. We're going to find the answer. What's the consequence of it is my dominant intention to see that which I'm wanting to see? Under pressure. It's a lot of pressure, isn't it? It's going to be uncomfortable. Sorry, I don't know the text. Could have just guessed. I mean, it was original. She just shouts out whatever. All right. TiVo's, darling, do you know what I'm going to ask you? Of course you do. Coming in TiVo's. She knows the decks. All we hear is Radio Gaga. Beat like a bottle of spring water. I thought you was going to kind of go into the wind then. Could you not have carried that on? Be like a bottle of spring water. Whatever comes along to shake things up, remain still and calm and not fizzed up, losing your head. Yeah. Well, you have to put still spring water, don't you? Because you can get the sparkling stuff. Don't like that stuff. I don't see the point in that. Sparkling water, I just don't. It's carbonated shit, isn't it? That's not good for you. That carbonated stuff. I don't do fizzy water. Soda. T-Rose. Is she still here? She might have fallen asleep. Have you fallen asleep, darling? Do I have to spell it out for you? Can you choose me a deck of cards, please? Anything I can imagine being, doing, or having, I can be, do, or have. As you ask yourself why you want it, the essence of your desire is activated and the universe begins to bring it to you. In brackets, it's as easy to create a castle as a button. I used to live on Castle Road. Activated, not carbonated. Yeah. Wasn't at the top of the hill because it was a long road. Well, it felt long when I was a kid, walking up the fucker, it did. Anyway, especially in the snow, because it was on a hill and icicles. We used to have like bad winters back then, freezing temperatures. What's up? What's up? Is that where you want me to read from? What's up? What's up? Choose a deck of cards, please. Fucking what's up? Do I have a deck of cards called What's Up? No. Oh, you're funny. What's up? I'll tell you what was up there. Fucking great big icicles. Like, so my mum used to kind of say, walk on the road. I mean, people couldn't really travel. Like, the snow was thick and the roads kind of like stupid anyway to get two cars by each other. Anyway, so we'd have to try and walk in the middle of the road. Yeah, that's cool. We'd just end with that. TiVo's Mother Mary. I like them as well. Can't go wrong, can you? Not really. With guidance from the Mother Mary. Thank you, darling. Because these bloody icicles, Mum put a fear of God in us that the icicles would straight in the head. Anyway. Those were the days of my life. You're so sweet. I'm so sweet. Thank you. What kind of sweet would you put me to, TiVo's? What kind of sweet? Well, you can all answer if you like, just because this. Please tell, what kind of sweet would I be? Will I even know you're sweet? Yeah, because you can. Yeah, that's cool. What would I be? Confetu. Is it called a confetuary? Confetuary. No, Lucy, don't even try. Confetuary. Is that how you pronounce it? I still haven't got my pronunciation book yet. I'm trying to actually consider myself what kind of sweet I would be. There's 2 cards. Do I take them? That's a lot of reading though, isn't it? Oh, it's 144. Been on for an hour. Do you think they're his and hers? Maybe they tell us about the sweets. Maybe. We'll take both. I've got no coffee. Oh, it's a real kind of depressed look. Like sweet tea. Like sweet tea. Like peach tea. We're reading 2 Mother Mary cards. We have no drink. Liquid love. Oh, that's nice. That's so nice. Liquid love. Got no coffee. That's why I'm so sweet. I drink so much coffee. I do have Coca-Cola. I don't feel like drinking Coca-Cola. It's cherry. Yeah, still. We can do this for 100% charge, Lucy. All right. All right then. Shh. Trying to sleep. Right, we've got to have a look at the cards. Okay, so this is cool. I said I felt like it's one for him and one for her, his and hers. But we've got card number 22, which is 1111, and it's Our Lady who prevents interference. Let's talk about the karmic energy. Dismiss. Really? I felt like we needed an update. Yeah, same old story, yeah? Card's not going to change till you change the situation. I can't do anything about that. I come on and just free flow the shit. It's like, what do you want me to tell them? And I tell you this stuff. I don't choose what topics I'm going to really talk to you about, ever. It's just the way it is. This needs to be dealt with. So it looks like the divine's going to step in and deal with it. Gosh, Lucy. Well, you're like expecting a different fucking story. You changed the story. And then my cards would change. Like, seriously, magic, like that. Then we can get on to creating a fucking fantastic life, can't we? Guys, you in agreement? How long we've been stuck in this fucking energy for? It's not even funny, is it, anymore? We'll get to her message in a moment. I might get a bollocking. I'm not going to get a bollocking. I'm allowed to give the bollockins. A lady who prevents interference. Your inner light is growing, my beloved, and through love, you are attracting many who can be nourished by you. Dementors. They're like fucking mental. Like, they're mental that they're having, like, they will make you believe that you're insane. I've had it. My family think that I should be like my dad, warned. High maintenance, that one. She wants me locked up, thinks I should be in a fucking cuckoo. I'm in the right place anyway. This place used to be like a mental hospital. I bet there's fuck all wrong with them people, just misunderstood and was just thrown into these places by their family members. Anyway, so I'm right at home. It's a beautiful area I live in. It's got such a nice energy to it. It's so peaceful. Yeah, because we just need to be taken away from them fucking people. It's I say, take me away. Fucking lock me up. Seriously, get me the fuck away from them. Let's get back to this, Lucy. They'll have you believing you're insane and that you're the crazy one. Because they outnumber you at the moment. They're not aware that we're spread out all around the fucking world, yeah? So it's hard for us to meet each other because we've had to be dotted around amongst all these people and put up with this shit. Making us think that we're fucking crazy and we're doing it all wrong. Well, now that we've managed to create our little tribe, yeah, and it's rippling out, I even said in my reading, was it yesterday? You're calling in people that are waking up. Jamie doesn't even watch my readings. He went to me today. He went, it's not just me, you and Megan. He just said me and me and Megan. Didn't mention Emily. Emily's not very opinionated. So she's not someone, she's more of an introvert. So she's just a loving, caring, like nature, does the music and everything. But she's not opinionated. She's a Gemini. She's phlegmatic. Okay. She's all right just to go with the flow, whatever. You don't really. And he said to me, I realised it's not just us. He said there's other people that are waking up. And he said, I have people to talk to about. Like the stuff that he's like studying. It's all good. So, oh, belly's rumbling. Your inner light is growing, my beloved, and through love you are attracting many who can be nourished by you. I was just going to burp. I'm so sorry. If I'd carried on talking, it could have come out like a belch. That's quite manly and disgusting. Not really something that a divine feminine would do. Not anymore, anyway. I used to be a little rascal, I swear. Such a rebel. Anyway, I've grown up now. As the love in you blossoms, there are others who are captured in fear, who may feel threatened by you and wish to obstruct your growth. I am your salvation and protection, for my love is greater than any fear. Place your loving trust in me. You shall not be harmed, nor shall you be swayed from your inevitable spiritual success on my path of love. I prevent spiritual sabotage from succeeding. The success on your path through me is a triumph of spiritual freedom. And I'm not even fucking about, guys. Yeah, I'll pull the tarot for you, T. Yeah, of course I will do. I'll do it in between. Feel ya? Yeah, because it's like it's the energy of the truth of what we've actually been through and what we've been subjected to. And you know what? I don't really care about any of that past stuff. And I'll tell you why, because it's all, I would like to say it's all irrelevant. It's not. It all has a purpose, but it was all for this moment now to wake up and to help people through. The whole point of it all was just for this moment now. So it's so important that I get the messages out. And I can be quite strict with you when it comes to your personal development. I'm only doing it for your highest good. I don't want to see you left behind like the others. I've helped so many people that after years and years, they've taken none of it on board. But they've got it all on board. They've put none of it into action. And it's like, I can't be held back by people like that anymore. I could spend time, like 3 years, like with a lot of communication with like people I called my best friends. And still listen to their daily shit every day. And really, they're just like contacting me just to kind of lift them up. And it's like, come on. That's when I kind of like started thinking, I'm going to do this for a living. The amount of times I heard people say, you know what, you're right. Let's go ding, 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 £80, please. Fucking seriously, I've just given you such a massive insight. And in the end, it's like, I need to just, that's why I love the channel. You want to find me? You find me here. So let's carry on. Agreed, for such a time as this. Yeah. Right, let's carry on. One of the paradoxes of the manifest world is that whilst creation flows from the one divine source of love, at the physical level of expression, this does not always appear to be true. In the physical world, where the frequency of energy slows to such a point that matter can appear to be real, there is an outward appearance of good and evil, of love and fear. Polarities or opposites appear in this reality, and we now have the sometimes challenging task of dealing with physical reality with its love and fear, whilst also remembering that underneath this reality, sometimes hidden, though always there, is only divinity. The one divine intelligence is behind all of life. There is a spiritual teaching that this is like a beam of light that flows through a movie projector. The light shines through film and images are projected onto a blank screen. Stories come to life as motion pictures. They play out on the big screen before us. Sometimes the movies will be love stories, sometimes horror films. At other times, they will be adventures or coming of age stories. These films are like our various life stories played out during the course of our lifetime. No matter what the film may appear to be or how it affects us, the light in the projector is always the same. No matter whether our life story is currently a romance, a great, you're going to give me this word I struggle saying, trad- trad- tragedy. There is one divine light bringing it to life for us. That story will change over our lifetime, perhaps, but the light is always the same. There are many on the spiritual path who find the notion that there is anything other than love very difficult to deal with. This is perhaps because they understand that the light in the projector is what emanates every film, and that is divine. However, the divine is all. That means it is not only the pure light, but also the stories that are played out in which human beings are the actors. We can remember that the light behind the form is real divinity, but we can also learn to accept that the life playing out is a divine creation too, and we are meant to be loving, living, and growing through that divine manifestation. Part of that life experience is that there is love, but also fear. There is much support on the divine path, but there are also those people and forces that would prefer that you didn't succeed in love, because then their power, claimed through fear, would remain intact. These are very real forces, but we do not need to be afraid of them. You get to, you're like, fuck off. Fuck off. You know, in the end, they don't come near you. Hi, Lil. How you doing? Oh, it's a nice big smiley face there. Okay. These are very real forces, but we do not need to be afraid of them. We only need to recognize that they exist and that the Divine Mother protects and guides her children on the path of love to fulfill their divine destiny. Her loving will be stronger than any interference or ill wishing. That does damage, ill wishing upon someone. She has absolute compassion for such attempts at interference, understanding that it often comes from unresolved pain, but she does not indulge it and will absolutely defend against any obstructions to the triumph of love. This card brings you a message from the divine. One role that you are playing in the various films of life includes the role of a spiritual being who is here to help yourself and others through your divine awakening. You are a holy child of the Holy Mother, and together you are bringing her path of love to fruition, perhaps so that there can be less horror movies and more great romances. And that's what we're here to stand for, more great romances. For now, however, the horror movies are a part of Earth's great cosmic screenplay, and we need to deal with them too. Ignoring them and focusing on the beam of light is not going to help us change the screenplays that create the films. Through awareness, we can become more intelligent. We can actively seek the divine protection that is reaching to us through Our Lady, and we will not be so affected by any negativity around us. Then we can shine our light and use our courageous divine love to help others to also let go of negativity. Love flowing through a being that is sure of his or her divine protection is a powerful force. No wonder those forces that want fear to dominate actively seek to interfere with our spiritual growth. It's like they don't know what they're fucking with. Soon go find out. And we don't even have to lift a finger. Well, you just do that if you want. It's not necessary. But if it makes you feel better. No wonder these forces that want fear to dominate actively seek to interfere with our spiritual growth. Fortunately, for those of us on the divine path of love, remembering to pray daily is enough for us to be brought under the Divine Mother's holy protection. Even if you pray for just several seconds, to ask the holy ones who love us unconditionally to be with us and protect and assist us this day, you'll be under their protection. How many times today have I had that to come on? I said, how many times do you need daily guidance? I mean, most of us, we're talking to the divine all day long. It's not us that are needing to spend a couple of seconds just praying. Like, we have a chat all the time following divine's direction, and we do that because we know we're protected. It's already done. It's like we're free to kind of do what we want any old time, anytime. Like, be awake at 2 o'clock in the morning. Who gives a fuck, eh? I do actually have a coaching session tomorrow, but it's not till the afternoon. So we're all hunky dory. No worries, no alarm clock setting. Days are long gone. And I won't be going back to them either. Jeez. Fucking being awoken by an alarm clock every morning. That's distressing in itself. Okay, what's the rush? So, let's carry on. From this place of love and protection, the forces of fear cannot undermine our inner spiritual connection. We can prevent ourselves being triggered through our fear impulses and avoid directing our energy away from divine trust. Interference with our well-being, finances, life path, happiness, relationships, or any other part of our life can be prevented. There is no need for fear here, just for understanding and intelligent use of the power of protection that is available to us. Simple, effective, and healing. The following process will assist you in accessing that now and each and every day. The Divine Mother has brought this oracle to you because she wishes for you to come even more deeply into her protective field of love and to thrive. The Divine Feminine already has this around you, Divine Masculine. No one can fucking touch you. I don't want to say you belong to the Divine Feminine, but oh, shit, just knocked all the cards on the floor. She will protect you energetically. She will. She's under divine direction, look. Believe it. Believe that. I want to say, like, the magnificent Divine Feminine is protecting you, Divine Masculine. Regardless of what's happened, it's her role. Okay, so this is about you actually feeling more deeply into that, feeling safe and protected, grounding yourself, root chakra work. Should have done the studying now on the root chakra. Okay. What's one of your roles this lifetime? To be a spiritual being and to help our world ascend through your own awakening. Wakey, wakey. Chop, chop now. Okay. T-Rose, I'm nearly there, darling, and then I'm going to pull you a card. Healing process and affirmation. Perceive or intend that there be a beautiful white light forming a radiant sphere above your head. It is radiant and sparkling, like that sparkling water. Okay, this is where you use the sparkling water here. So there is a beautiful white light forming a radiant sphere above your head. It is radiant and sparkling. It easily grows large and bright until it is bigger than your body. It descends through your entire body, from the top of your head all the way down through your feet and into the earth, leaving a trail of light in its wake. Repeat this process with a green light, a blue light, and a violet light. Original, you said it was like the red light. It was like I was coming into like the red light district kind of energy anyway. We're not, we're doing it with the green light. We saw those on the walk. Blue light, if you look carefully, through the bushes. Twice. Especially when I caught those cats. When I went round, I said, busted, I caught the cats. Look, you see like a blue light flashing. And then earlier on, when I'm by the bushes, you see, I think it's someone going past on a bike. I don't know, I saw a blue light. And this is a violet light. So repeat this process with a green light, a blue light, and a violet light. Once you've completed this process, say the following healing affirmation prayer, said aloud 3 times. We can do this prayer, can't we? Our Lady who prevents interference, Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, I call upon your healing grace, divine protection, love and assistance now. Be with me now. Block all obstructions on my path to love. My heart and my focus dwell upon you, bathed in your holy grace. May all beings be happy and free. Finally, complete your process by visualizing, perceiving, or intending that there be a beautiful golden light forming a radiant sphere above your head. It then descends through your entire body, from the top of your head all the way down through your feet and into the earth. And it creates a seal of light around you. And you are relaxed and held within that seal of light. Right. The darling T Rose has a request. Let's see what she was asking. Can you pull one tarot for me? I'm not taking the piss out of you, T Rose. I was just seeing how it was wrote, and it was the 4. Oh shit, where's it gone now? Oh, you've put a 1 and a 4, 14. Where does that take me to? Well, it's Temperance. Oh, I'm going to take you to the Tarot Grand Lux. Yeah, I'll pull you a card. Darling, I don't know what you're wanting to know. Let's find out. What do you want to tell T Rose? This isn't like open invitation. I'm just like giving some like love here, guys, because we're going to get this wrapped up. But there is that kind of, if you ask and you shall receive. So isn't like an open invitation for the selective ones. T Rose. He's a joker. Someone's not taking things seriously at the moment, if you want to know. He's not taking things seriously at the moment. It feels like he's just, I feel like his head's all over the place. He could be being led astray. Okay. Don't worry too much about it though, because he does have like his higher self, his king, with him. This bloke, he's a joker. He's going through a phase. Okay. I don't know. It's like he's got this dog leaping behind him. Dog took me to like God, but he's kind of like skipping in front. I feel like this masculine, his confidence maybe got to his head, so he's acting like a bit of a fool. Joker. He needs to be tamed a little bit. Don't worry, there's alarm bells everywhere going off with the Fool card here. So he's just acting like a fool. I feel like he's got a new adventure and it's all gone to his head and he's like, fucking check me out. Look, everyone likes me, kind of shit. Like, we could go around prancing like that, couldn't we? It feels good. It boosts your confidence. It boosts your ego. It has a meaning. But because it gets us like chirpy. So he's just in this really active energy. I feel like he's going to kind of, things will run dry. He won't be able to live off this energy. The ego will only take you so far. And then God needs to take over and do the rest. God's keeping an eye on him here. It's like footprints in the sand. So he has, and you've got the king here, which took me to his higher self. Okay. And I said, let's go to the tarot Grand Lux. So, and we're talking about the monarch. He's ascending. He's just got like this clean, fresh slate. And the fool needs to bump into the magician to teach him the tricks of the trade. So that's it, really. Just one card. That's the story, darling. The magician takes me to, well, a role of this lifetime for this person here. He needs to have a good look in the mirror. He'll see his reflection. He'll understand, and he'll understand who his teacher is. But you must remember, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Beautiful. I hope that helped. Am I even going to look for a response? and a midnight joker and a smoker. I like those old school. Hi, Spotty Pony. Hi, Love and Lights. Soul some, soul some, soul some. Okay. Oh, you saw them? Familiar with the blue orbs? Communication. Anyway, so you must be tired, T-Rose. Something strained your energy, darling. Because I feel like there's a bit of a deflation. This is like three of swords, which normally denotes heartache. I think you're over that now. You should be able to understand this Joker energy. They all go through it. Like they're having a laugh. No, they're quite serious. Oh, we love them. We love them. Always will. Anyway, reflection. Can't help it. Why am I singing? You're just too good to be true. See, the divine masculines want us to be like really cruel to them, and then we just show ourselves to be just like everyone else, but we're not like everyone else. It's just like little test. Can't take my eyes off of you. Okay, you're under divine direction and completely and utterly. It's like you're a Russian doll. Another layer, go in. You just keep going, like you said, about being strong. What was on the bottom? Three of Swords. Doesn't look like the Three of Swords, does it? Broken hearts. Look, you're rebuilding that. You're tired. It's like I said to you, it feels like the fight. I didn't want to say you had been fighting, but you're a passionate person. And what you are, though, is an awesome teacher. So you just need to focus on that. Now you're the divine feminine, and when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I can actually feel like a heartbeat through my ears. Connect with the universal heart. Okay. All of our lessons. Let him go through what he's going through. He'll come back more mature, grown up, self-realization, and really self-actualization. Okay. Literally typed that out earlier. Read your mind. Must be something in the air. Let's finish 1 hour, 27 minutes, 33 seconds. Let's finish with this last Mother Mary card. Good night, coffee. It's all right, Lucy. How much power? 78%. Our Lady of the Inner Gate. Card number 19. Right, let's leave us. I felt like that was his message. This is her message. Why do I do that? It's like we're in trouble. We're never in trouble. We can't get in trouble. We're under divine direction. Blame God. No. No. I'm under divine direction. Okay. In the end, there's not going to be anyone that you're going to need to explain yourself to. You're absolutely fine, T-Rose, darling. You're absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with you, sweetie. It's the others. That's what they say, isn't it? Okay, my initiations are sacred, and no matter what appears to be happening in your life, I am behind it. I am always guiding you towards your heart, for within that sacred temple, the most precious treasure is kept. To obtain that treasure, you will need courage, trust, and faith. I bestow my grace willingly upon you, my child, without restraint. You must provide the trust in me that gives you courage to take the journey. Your reward shall be riches beyond all imagining. Let's see all the synchronizations that come in. Seeing as you've chosen these cards, T-Rose, you chose this deck. You like the traditional, you said. You got your tarot. I like the traditional tarot and oracle. She got her tarot card. These are her oracle cards, and watch everything just Godspeed, blessings in abundance to you, T-Rose, darling. You wish me that every time, and I'm wishing some upon you. I told you, you're good. Listen, if you wasn't good, I wouldn't hang out with you. I wouldn't have anything to do with you now. Trust me. I trust me and my judgment of character. Okay. With me, the philosophy is you've always had my trust. People can lose it, but I'm not someone that doesn't trust people. It's like you have my trust from the start. You can obviously lose that. That's what I say to people. It's nice, isn't it? Rather than being weary of people, we can come to our own conclusions, can't we? Right, so there is a teaching that it is easier to be grateful during a feast than a famine. In a similar way, perhaps judging on appearances alone, it can be easier to feel the presence of the divine behind the happy events of our lives or strokes of luck and good fortune rather than in the challenges and loss. Yet the mother instructs us that she is just as much behind the challenges as she is behind the more obvious causes for celebration. How can this be? In her wisdom, she knows that of which we are capable. She knows what our heart can handle, how much heartbreak we can bear in order to grow our heart into a powerful vehicle for divine compassion, bliss, and wisdom. She knows that sometimes the happier path will be of great benefit to us. She also knows that at other times, being granted all that we want in the way that we think we want it would actually prevent us from fulfilling our divine destiny and receiving our full spiritual inheritance. Whilst there may be many times in her journey with us that she guides us along a joyful path, there will also be times when her guidance leads us straight into what we most wanted to avoid. That might be loss or challenge, or a letting go that requires greater trust than we have ever had to summon before, or a need to endure great confusion as we let go of a life too small for us. We will grow through the transition into the larger life awaiting us. What gets us through these initiations is the understanding that she is not trying to harm us or punish us, but to bring us to life. Our Lady of the Inner Gate comes to us with a message. We are being initiated into the power of our own hearts. The heart creates a powerful magnetic field that can be felt within us and around us. Look at this, what you've generated, T Rose. Look at the heart. You're done. Job's done. Job's a good un. You're a good un. Now let it all unfold. So Our Lady of the Inner Gate comes to us with a message. We are being initiated into the power of our own hearts. The heart creates a powerful magnetic field that can be felt within us and around us. As we grow spiritually, the electromagnetic field of the heart grows too. I mean, I'm not like making this shit up, am I? How could I be? Can you not see what's going on here? Looks like a magnetic field coming off that heart. It doesn't look like the Three of Swords, does it? Three swords stuck through it, heartbreak. Means a lot, doesn't it? Okay. It's reassurance to just trust. Hand it over. Girl, remember all that praying you've done over the years now? As we grow spiritually, the electromagnetic field of the heart grows too, and our energetic influence can become important, not only to immediate family members, but to the whole communities with which we are involved. We can continue to grow in that heart power and become influential and sustaining to the world around us. This can even operate to the point that a country we are travelling in at any given time will be impacted by our heart field through which the Mother's grace can flow. I was speaking to Carol today. She's sticking her tongue out. I love it. Not Carol, T Roses. Stay strong. You are strong. And I said to Carol, I can't wait. I said to kind of get over to the States and you guys to know that I'm like coming. And she went to me, I reckon there's going to be some kind of earthquake, some kind of shatter. I said, I imagine so too. I know my power, guys. That's why I can sit here and do this. I'm not the one questioning what my power is. I know my role here. Okay. I'm just starting to settle into it comfortably now. Lucy, don't get too comfortable. No, because I always shake things up. I'm not going to give them hell. Do you know? I'm going to give them love. Sickening. I'm going to like kill them with my love. Rebirth. So we can continue to grow in the heart power and become influential and sustaining to the world around us. This can even operate to the point that a country we are traveling in at any given time will be impacted by our heart field through which the Mother's grace can flow. Whatever is happening in your life at the moment, whether joyful emerging or challenging descent into facing a fear, know that it is an initiation into your heart power. We move through these initiations by not resisting them, by staying present and being with what we feel. This might seem impossible, and yet it becomes possible with practice, patience, and a willingness to trust that it isn't some random suffering. No fucking way. Is this just some random suffering, guys? To try and get out of as soon as possible, but a pathway that is leading us somewhere truly valuable. Even if we are in dark times, we can know that Our Lady of the Inner Gate is guiding us, keeping a watchful eye on us, and a guiding hand at our backs, so that we can find our way into the deeper chambers of our hearts. This oracle heralds a time when you are growing in spiritual power. We know this, guys. Well, it says whether you are aware of this consciously or not, you're aware of it subconsciously. Whether or not you guys have not been listening or paying attention to different things that I've been saying, your mind, your subconscious mind's picked up every single fucking thing I've said to you. And it's going to give it to you when you need it. You have so much knowledge in there. Every day, I pump this shit into you. Not only you, but me. Well balanced, baby. Just keep it high, vibe and full of love. Message this morning, Divine Feminines, just keep reaching high. You're going to get through this. You're just ascending. And you're going to feel really great soon. And you'll start to see New Earth right before your eyes, and you're going to know you're in this world, but you're not. It's like you're not of this world. You are just something more. You're a star. Okay. So this oracle heralds a time when you are growing in spiritual power. Whether you are aware of this consciously or not, you are becoming a person of increasing energetic influence. If you have some natural sense of spiritual responsibility, you may worry about this, wondering if you are always putting out constructive vibrations. Do not fear. You do not have to be perfect. Thank the Lord for that. You just need to be yourself and trust. It is your trust in the divine that brings the most power to your heart emanation and the most healing to the world around you. It is your willingness to experience your life with growing trust that empowers the mother to act through you and for others to be nourished by your presence. It is your trust that paves the way to the inner gate, opening it wide and allowing you to discover the treasure within your heart. It is the richness within that you are looking for always, even if you fantasize from time to time that you are desiring something else. Without the riches of the heart, geez, can we just get this? It's soul touching stuff. I understand this. Give you a lot to think about. I put you through this really heavy, guys. We've been on this for a good 2 years consistently. You're all due a rest, including myself. I've got to top up. It is your trust that paves the way to the inner gate, opening it wide and allowing you to discover the treasure within your heart. It is the riches within that you were looking for always, even if you fantasize from time to time that you were desiring something else. Without the riches of the heart, anything else obtained soon enough shows itself to be an empty vessel. It is the fullness of life itself and all that it offers, that shall open up to your heart as it becomes even more capable of receiving that precious gift through this process. This process, am I meant to read this process? It's short, it's cool. Look at this, what's next? Our Lady of the Star Blossom. The Star Blossom. Anyway, healing process and affirmation. I thought I was going to be skipping this bit. There's no skipping bits, Lucy. I know. Under a blanket of seemingly endless dark night sky, you wait patiently. But that would kind of be like out there. If it's a new moon, you can't see it, can you? It's hidden. So under a blanket of seemingly endless dark night, or endless dark night sky, you wait patiently. A crescent moon softly glows, serene and pale. Suddenly there is an explosion of beautiful orange, red, and yellow light, and the face of a beautiful woman emerges. She gazes down at you, starlight falling from her eyes into your heart. Receive this blessing now, and in your own time, complete the healing with the following affirmation. The inner gate of my sacred heart opens as I am initiated through the heavenly light of the Holy Mother. Great blessings and treasures are bestowed upon me, which I lovingly share with the world in her holy name. Beautiful. That's a lovely reading. I'm going. Hopefully I've helped. That's it. Hopefully I've helped. I love you all. You all take care of yourselves now, won't you? For me. Do it for me. Take care of you for me. I'll take care of me for all of you guys, and you take care of you for me. That's a good deal, isn't it? Then everyone gets taken care of. Look, sweet rest. I know I've got to go and rest. Peace in the valleys. 228. Be careful you don't see down my top if I I don't think you could, but we're not going to underneath theirs. We need to go and rest. Good night, my darlings. Good night, my lover. Good night, my friends. Get so cheeky now. Okay, guys, take care. I'll catch up with you a bit later on. Blessings, Bella. Blessings to all of you. Sweet dreams, safe travels, much love. Bye for now. Something's happened to the chat. The chat's like disappeared and it doesn't seem that the chat went first. And it's 14410. See ya.